You know, it always seems like there's a trending topic in media that's being put out to the collective that gets a lot of energy, that gets a big charge, builds a whole life of its own, that just sucks in masses of people talking about it. And then it seems to go away and die and disappear forever until the next thing comes along. And on this channel, what I like to explore is the truth that is eternal, the truth that's everlasting, that stands up beyond the test of time, beyond the psyops that harness your energy and distract you from what really matters in this human life experience. And about a decade ago, there was a concept called soul contracts that got a lot of attention, got a lot of charge to it. And there was this big movement behind that topic in the New Age spirituality world. And it seems to have died down. I made videos on soul contracts on my channel. And the idea is that souls, before they come and incarnate into this existence, there's a soul correction that needs to take place for that soul's evolution, for both of those souls' evolution. And some say this idea of twin flames. You have this idea of souls that are meant to be in this lifetime, meant to meet. And a modern, shifting gears in a different direction, the current topic right now that's really big, that has a lot of life, is this idea of manifesting a specific person. People wanting to use this law of attraction, wanting to use their thoughts, wanting to use their desires, and somehow bypass a really painful event in life that involves somebody they cared about, someone they lost in some way, shape, or form, someone who fell out of their life in a very painful manner, however that may be. And for people to simply be able to bring that specific person back into their life, back into the life in a relationship that is desirable to them, that is the relationship they want with that one person. And now going back again to this idea of soul contracts. In Kabbalah, there is a concept called a Tikkun, which is about a soul lesson that every human soul incarnates with. And the soul lesson it's a soul correction. It's karmic correction, something you're bringing in from somewhere else, from a previous life, from some energy that's already in existence that your soul has come into this life to correct. And with this tikkun, with this soul correction, the people who you feel the strongest charge to in this world tend to be the catalysts of that soul correction. See, this tikkun has a story, it has a theme behind it that's really consistent. And when people tend to experience the same story, same nagging thought, the same concept of themselves in life that continues to repeat itself regardless of the circumstances and the people they're with, the circumstances they're in, this is the idea of the tikkun. It is something that it's blocking you and your human vessel from experiencing more of God, more of the Creator, more of the emanation of what brought all life here. And the mistake people make is trying to correct the tikkun in the physical world, trying to take more from the physical world, trying to have more evidence of some materialism coming to them to validate a pain that they feel inside, whether that be more money or what I'm going to talk about in this video, whether that be getting validation by getting someone who rejected you or someone you had a falling out with to come back and validate you by choosing you. But when we get so caught up in chasing things in this physical form and holding on so tightly and seeking validation from the effect, which is the physical material world, and not the cause, which is consciousness, which is our consciousness, and the consciousness of that which is eternal, which wants to move through us, but is blocked somehow. When we get too caught up on the effect, then we miss the lesson, and we're doomed to keep repeating it. So what I found is whenever you have people in your life, you have a strong emotional charge, there's probably something to it. There is a reason why those people are in your life. And sometimes they are meant to be with you. Sometimes they are meant to be a soulmate who's meant to be by your side and you be by their side till the time you both leave this physical form. That's a beautiful story. But other times they're people who you are meant to encounter so that the two of you can learn a lesson and part ways that opens up the possibility for more light in your own souls on whatever journey you're on. And when you get stuck in using your energy, using your creative thought, and trying to manifest things to validate you so that the emptiness and the pain that you're experiencing goes away, then you miss the lesson. You miss the opportunity. You miss the opportunity to let go of a limiting belief, a limiting story, a karmic thorn that you've been carrying, and you're doomed to continue to have to repeat it until you find a way of just letting that go and finding that peace which comes within you, the connection that you have to all that is, the connection that you have to God. And so when a specific person comes into your life and the party seems to be over, the question may not be, how do I get them back? How do I keep this person in my life? The question may be, what did this person teach me? What part of me feels broken, feels incomplete, feels like I need to get something out there to validate my life here? And when you get some clarity on that question, then that's when a lot of times the real miracles start to take shape in your life. Not because you're chasing something out there, not because you're looking out there, not because you're trying to force an outcome, because you get clear and coherent in who you truly are and what you came here to do and be. I'm Jason Abraham, the Shadow Teacher 33. I'll see you on the other side.